today? Welcome, welcome. Anything fun or exciting today? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Waz. How is everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming, everyone. Waz. What are you guys up to today? Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you guys are. Glad to have you. Starting right on time, as I usually do. Yeah, starting on time. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for the likes and follows. Hi, Star. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Hi, Angel. I'm pulling it all night. Don't. Hi, Gorgeous. How, Sylvia. Hi, Dorpal. Hi, Yummy. Welcome first. Hi, Timoni. Thank you for coming. Glad to have you. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Spongy. Glad to have you here. Hi, Yummy. How are you? Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Koro. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Angel. Welcome back. Dusk. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Gorgeous. Hi, Mashiro. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Love. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Love. Hi, everyone. How you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome. It's 1:36 a.m. It's morning. Hi, Sylvia. Glad to have you here. Hi, guys. Make sure to follow or sub. Glad to have you here. Hi, Angel. Glad to have you here. Hi, JR. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub, guys, depending where you guys are here. Thank you, guys. Well, was. Hi, Dusk. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow. Hi, Yummy. Hi, Dusk. Hi, Angel. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Gorgeous. I am there you go. Hi, Mark. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Sylvia. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to follow or sub, guys. Hi, Gorgeous. That's helpful. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Mark. How you doing today? Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for following. Hi, Sylvia. Glad to have you here. What are you guys up to today? Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. It does help out. I fell out my G. Hi, Machiro. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub. What are you guys up to today? Hi, Mark. How are you? What's your favorite time of day, guys? Pause. Raindrops. How are you? Hi, Simply. Hi, Dust. How my day's been pretty good. We watched a movie with my friends and did some fun stuff, so it was pretty nice today. Also, guys, thank you for the follows, subs, and also thank you guys again for any donation you guys give. I promise you, any donation really helps me out. Hi, Meryl. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I don't think today's gonna be as insane as the one night yesterday, but I mean, hey, even if I get a few donations, I'll be really happy tonight. Hi, Brian. Hi, Angel. How you doing today? But yeah, if you guys do want to join my game, you guys can do so. We're playing Nido Tower again. Never played this game, so. Hi, Love. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Felicia. Hi, Brian. Hi, Mark. How are you? Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. Hi, Mark. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub, guys. Hi, Vel. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Constantine. Hi, hello, welcome. Hi, Brian. Hi, Right. Hi, Dusk. How you doing today? Hi, Christopher. Hi, River. Hi, Brooke. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Mark. Hi, Gallon. Hi, Albert. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Ender. Hi, Gallon. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Lizzie. How you doing today? Hi, The True. Hi, Mohammed. Hi, Kaylin. Hi, Kiloko. Hi, Zilo. Hi, Tamara. Hi, Michael. Hi, Waggy. Hi, Yuka. Guys, if you sub, make sure to say you subbed on YouTube so I can give you a shout out. If you guys also follow or on TikTok, I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Waggy. How are you doing today? Hi, Nina. I'll give you a shout out if you say I subbed on YouTube. So, guys, please don't spam too many times if you already said hi, though. Waggy, looking at you. Stop it. I'm gonna have to mute you. I don't want to. Thank you for the sub. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. It's glad to have you. Hi, Mahami. Hi, everyone. Welcome, guys. Hi, Kenny. Thanks for coming. Our YouTube channel. Also, guys, I will thank everybody who. Thank you, Waggy, for the sub. What's your favorite Roblox game? Probably Nido Tower. Hi, Kenny. Thank you for Jacob for the sub. Also, I want to say thank you guys again for your donations today. Any donation really helps me out. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Constant. Hi, Velocity. Hi, Waggy. How are you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Sarah. How are you? But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for your donations. Paloma, thank you for the hundreds. 200s. Let's go, Paloma. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paloma. Thank you, Mohammed, for the sub. Jace, thank you for coming. How are you doing today? Hi, Lay. Glad to have you. Hi, Dob. Who are you? Hi, Serenity. How are you doing today? I am good. What about you? I'm doing good. What about you guys? Hi, Mr. Bell. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Paloma, for the heart. Thank you for the floating. Hi, Yoda. Hi, Jacob. How are you doing today? Hi, Aria. How are you? Hi, Strawberry. Hi, Tally. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Shelby. Thank you, Coca-Cola, for the sub. Hi, Tally. Hi, Miserable. De Spanish. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bueno. You remember me? Yeah, Miserable Bella. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow her sub. Waffle pancakes. Depends how I'm feeling that day. Hi Zeph. Hi Ren. Hi Mohammed. How are you doing today? Make sure to follow her sub. Paloma, thank you for the chili. Elosia. Make sure to follow her sub. Thank you guys for the subs, everyone. Again, thank you for the gold donations, guys. Hi Constantine. Hi Honey. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the happy pride, Tyre. Thank you so much for the happy pride, Tyre. Thank you so much. Paloma, thank you for the star. Probably coconut for my flavor. I like. Thank you so much for the happy pride. Team Jack, thank you. Team Tomodachi. Team Tub. Thank you, Aloshi. Can I ask you something? Sure. Such a big fan. Thank you, Zeph, as well for the sparkle. Thank you so much for the pride, though. Tired. Oh my god, you're making me not tired today with that donation. I really can't thank you enough. Paloma, thank you for the star. Colleen, thank you for the sparkle. Thank you for the GGs, Yobo. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for your donations, everyone. Sorry, I'm adding something really quickly. So if you donate right this second, I'm so sorry. I will go check and make sure that you guys did it. Thank you for the hundreds again, Paloma. Zap, thank you for the sparkles. Everyone who subs and follows, I appreciate it. Naka, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you for the sub and follow. Hello, welcome. Hi, Zeph. Hi, Tired. I haven't seen you in a while, so I thought I'd donate. Thank you so much for donating. It really does help me out. Hi, Joel. Hello. How are you doing today? Thank you. Should I donate 500? I mean, hey, if you want to donate 500, go for it. Paloma, thank you for the star. Glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Zaris. Oh, the stickers on top of my head is just kind of. I think the blanket's too big. I had to get it down. Hi, Felicia. They're still there. I will. In 2 days the donathon's over, so I have to remove it, and then I have to do the challenges later this month for what I had, which is okay. So the donathon was a Ko-Fi thing. So hi, Paloma. Granted, YouTube ended up being the main thing I got. YouTube worked out anyway, so I mean, I'm happy. I'll take it. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Star. Glad to have you here. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Joel. How you doing there? Welcome. Thank you guys for the subs indifferently. Hi, guys. Make sure to follow our sub, guys, if you are new. Donna, thank you for the 6-7. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 6-7. What the hell? Thank you for the 6-7, Donna. Hi, Albert. Hi, Martin. Hi, guys. Make sure to follow your some. Hi, Paloma. I'm sending so many gifts. I love sending gifts. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it so much. Guys, let's get a clapping seal or a laughing disco now. Question mark. Martin, thank you for the 6-7 too. Oh god, we got us another 6-7. Hi, Aaliyah. Hi, Wyatt. Hi, Nariza. Thank you so much for the star, Paloma. 2 stars. Let's go. Thank you for the follows and sub. I'm doing good, Andres. How you doing today? Hi, Donna. Hi, Joshua. How you doing today? Tired, thank you for the laughing disco. Leo, thank you for the laughing disco. Same time, too. Oh my god, thank you both for the laughing discos. Holy. Oh my god, thank you guys. Hi, Shri. Hi, Watermelon. Colleen, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that so much. Thank you both for the laughing discos. Colleen, thank you for the stars. Martin, thank you for the 6 stars. 7 stars. 11 stars, Martin. Oh my god, 18 stars. 21 stars. Paloma, thank you for the stars too. Oh my god, 27 streak of stars. Paloma, thank you for streak of stars. I give a shout out if you guys sub. So if you sub to me and say I subbed, I'll give you a shout out on YouTube, okay? Hi guys, make sure to follow or sub. If you guys want to join my game, here's my username. Guys, stop asking for a shout out. Make sure to sub first before I give you a shout out, okay? We can do that. Guys, is the poll on today? I can't see my stuff, so guys, let me know if you guys see the poll or not. So yeah, here's my name. Thank you for the sub, Mary. And then Girl Shadow, thank you for the sub. Paloma, thank you for the sub. Claire, thank you for the sub. Ari, thank you for the sub. Dragon, thank you for the sub. Glad to have you. Talma, thank you so much for the sparkles. May, thank you for the sub. Tom, thank you so much for the sparkle. Hi Ka, how you doing there? Hi Angel, hi SSD. Thank you Axel for the sub. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. Let's go, guys. We're trying to really get to 31k today. So, hi Muzan, hi Mohammed. How you doing today? I guess today started, but like, you know, in West Coast time, and since even though I'm not in West Coast time. Hi guys, take care. I need to sleep. Thank you again for all the donations. Again, I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank yous. Hello Unicorn. Hi Jesus. How are you doing today? Hi Thag. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to follow or sub, guys, if you are new today. Hi Wana. Hi Tom. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi SSD, how are you doing today? Hey Wana, how you doing today? Make sure to follow or sub, guys, if you're new here. It does help out. What are you guys up to today? Hi Trace, how you doing today? Hi Nuki, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi Trace. Hi Naku. Ah, thank you. Yes, you will get a shout out. Thank you so much, Yellow. Oh my god, thank you so much, Yellow, for the 5 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much for that. That's so nice of you. Yellow, thank yous. Hi Jesus. Hi Lauren. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much, especially for the 5 Canadian. Let's go. I appreciate you guys. Hi SJ. Hi Lauren. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi Jesus. Hi Slay Queen. Glad to have you here. Hi Tom. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Tom, thank you for the stars. Hi Slay. Hi Savo. Hi Gamer. Hi Asman. Hi Thomas. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi Slay. Hi Souljon. Hi Maria. Hi Gamer. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hi Razmon. Hi Gamer. Thank you Mohammed for the flow state. Thank you. Thomas, thank you for the star. I'm glad to have you here. Hi Maria. Thank you guys so much. Hi Hamad. Hi Mohammed. How you guys doing today? Hi Ryan. Glad to have you here. Hi Humber. Hi Alan. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for coming. Hi Nazari. Glad to have you here. Hi Thomas. How you doing today? Welcome. Make sure to follow or sub. Scumbot. How you doing today? Hi Joita. How you doing today? Thank you guys again for the dollars. And the super chats and donations, everyone. Holy Yellow, again, thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for your gifts, I promise you. Hi Melly, hi Zoe. Please don't spam too many times, but I really can't thank you guys for the gifts, guys. Hi Sab, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi world. How do I sound? I don't think I do, but okay. Hi, I'm little brother. How you doing today? Hello little man. Hi TSE, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi Cons. Hi Zoe, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you again for the gold coin. Can you accept? I don't accept friend requests, but if you do want to join my game, you guys can join me. I am fine with that. So if you guys want to join my game, here's my username, guys. Hi Maria, glad to have you here. Here's a gold coin. Hello Chania. Hi world. Hi Loon Love. Hi Kayla. Hi Jackie. How you doing today? Hi Xavier. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Zoe, thank you for the gold coin. Hi Xavier, hi Aria, glad to have you here. Hi Tismi, hi Rasconia. Mohammed, thank you for the 6-7. Thank you so much. Glad to have you here. Hi Oswa, hi Far, hi Xavier, hi Tom. Thank you so much Mohammed for the 6-7. Thank you guys. Hi, Random. Thank you, Xavier, for the gold. Ah, Happy. Thank you so much. What's my username? This is my user. Also, thank you for the good luck. Have fun, Zoe. Glad to have you here. Hi, TS Me. Hi, Morgan. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow our sub, guys. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, TTG. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome, guys. Glad to have you. Hi, David. Hi, Mila. Xavier, thank you for the gold coin. Thank you so much, Xavier. Hi, Mohammed. You're welcome. Thank you, guys. Hi, TGG. Hi, everyone. Hi, Multi. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to follow our sub, guys. Glad to have you here. Hi, Mary. Hi, Xavier. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Kimberly. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to follow our sub, guys. Glad to have you. Thank you for the clutch. Mohammed, thank you. Please see this warning. No, I can't. Guys, it's my username. I promise. I've had people literally join my game. I'm sorry if it doesn't show anything, but I promise you that's literally my username. I don't know why it doesn't show. You guys need to make sure you spell it right, because a lot of people don't spell it right and then they don't see it, because I promise you people see it. I've had people join off my username. I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm not trying to fake it, but like people have literally joined off my username. Yeah, see, Rasonica joined, right? So like it works. Like there's people in my chat that can literally vouch that it works. See, well, I can't help it because he said it worked. I can't. Rasonica says it works, right? So like at least for one person it works. So I don't know why it's not working for you. I promise you that's my username. Rasonica, you can vouch that the name works when you type it in, right? Hi, Jordan. Hi, Morgan. Rush my time. Yeah. But you guys can vouch that the name works, right? I'm not trying to fake you out. That's literally my name. You had to try to get it to work. Thank you, Verity, for the clutch. Verity, thank you so much for the clutch. Hi, Paisley. Hi, Cat's Eye. Hi, Keen. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Keen. Hi, Violet. Glad to have you. Hi, everyone. Glad to have you, Keen. Guys, if you sub, let me know, and I'll give you a shout out for subbing, guys. So say that you subbed, and I'll give you a shout out. Also, if you do donate, I also give shout outs every time you guys donate. So if you guys want to donate any jewels or super chats, yeah, I told you. Make sure to follow our sub. Hi, Lovefish. Hi, Lexi. Yes, you can join Ionic. Yeah, I remember you. Hello, make sure to follow our sub. Hi, Leah. Thank you for the sub, Keen. Ashton, Ty, how you doing there? Megan, thank you so much for the sub. Batman, thank you for the sub. Ty, thank you for the... Hello, how you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Anything fun or exciting? Hi, Jordan. Bro, I miss me. Thank you, Seb, for the sub. Hello. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Paloma. Hi, Ty. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Batman. Glad to have you here. Hi, Aram. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Bat. Hi, everyone's. Hi, Ja. Hi, Luna. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Emma. How you doing today? Hi, Violet. Thank you for the sub, Aaron. Hi, Batman. How you doing today? Guys, make sure to follow our sub if you guys are new. Yeah, you can ask something if you like. Hi, Rasonica. Hi, Keen. Hi, Ty. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Batter. Hi, Ty. How you doing today? Hi, Joy. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Hi, I love cats. How are you? And like, happy birthday, Sivan. Thank you for the sub, Emma. Glad to have you. Again, thank you guys as well. Arbiter Sans, thank you for coming. I want to say thank you guys again for your donations today. I promise you every donation you guys give really helps me out. So can't thank you guys enough. Hi, Lainey. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. So if you guys ever want to donate more, I promise you it helps me out. Hi, M. Hubbard. Hi, I love roses. How are you? Hi, Arch. And also thank you guys again for the subs. I really can't thank you guys enough. I really would love to hit 31k today, but I'm not sure if we will. We'll see about it, okay? 31k, I think is possible. Is this pre-recorded? I'm literally talking to people in chat right now. Do you think it's pre-recorded? I just responded to your message. Make sure to follow us. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but come on, man. I was talking with people and giving shout-outs to people who subbed. Do you think it's pre-recorded? Hi, Nick. How you doing today? And chat? I don't know. Like, that's kind of hard, man. Bro, I stopped. I already told you. Okay. I sub. Thank you, Ty, for the sub. Glad to have you. I'm going to Japan next week. Ah, congrats, man. I hope you have fun there. Hi, Adam. Thanks for the follows. I'm not trying to... Oh, my God. Hello. Make sure to follow. Beep, boop. Guys, I'm a bot. Beep, boop. Bot. Jack is bot. Jack, bot, bot. Boop, bop, bop. It's okay. Make sure to follow or sub, guys, if you're news. Also, thank you again for your donos today. We got on a few donos today, and it's been really nice. Guys, let's get a laughing disco or clapping seal, guys. We can do it. Hi, Dennis. Hi, I love cats. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. You guys believe in it? Hi, Ro. How you doing today? Hi, Carlos. Hi, Navis. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. By the way, I tried checking your messages, Ro, but it wasn't appearing for me. I don't know why. Maybe I'll have to reset my phone or something, so. Make sure to follow or sub. Glad to have you. Hi, Angel. Hi, Jules. Hi, Lexi. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. TikTok bugs a lot, so, you know. Hi, Cinnamon Roll. Glad to have you here. Hi, Joy. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. It is a satisfying sound. Yeah. Hi, Willow. How you doing today? Thank you for the sub. It's called Nito Tower. You guys want the name game? It's called Nito Tower. Also, if you want to join my game, this is my username. Yeah, I guess it glitched, unfortunately. Sometimes TikTok's like that. Hi, Lena. How you doing today? Thank you for the follows. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lissa. Hi, Dylan. How you doing today? Hi, Gil. Did someone say cinnamon roll? I mean, I do like cinnamon rolls. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Winter. Hi, Joy. Hi, Elaine. Thank you for the red card, Kendra! Thank you so much, Kendra, for the red card. Hi, I love cats. Hi, Empress. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the red card so much, Kendra. Hi, Leia. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Lamar. How you doing today? Make sure to follow her some. Hi, Melanie. I thought it was leak. No leaks. Hi, Carlos. Hi, everyone's. Hi, Amber. Hi, Noah. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Dacus. Hi, I love fish. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to follow or sub, guys. Glad to have you. Hi, Zero. How you? Hi, Cat's Eye. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Mashiro, thank you for the raid. Empress, thank you for the stars. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Empress. Glad to have you. Thank you so much. Hi, Lily. Hi, VT. How you doing today? Japan is here. Hi, Tori. Hi, Mohammed. Hi, Grave. How you guys doing? Make sure to sub or follow if you guys are new. I don't add people, but if you want to join my game, you can do that. I can give you guys the game so you guys can join it, okay? What do you guys want to join? Hi, Emma. Hello, Dixie. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Aiden. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the subscribe, Milani. Thank you so much. We hit 900. Let's go. Hi, Swarma. Hi, Haley. Hi, Wad. Hi, Lily. How you doing today? Welcome. Hi, Chinjiro. Glad to have you. Hi, Destiny. Hi, Swarma. Hi, Grapes. How you doing today? Hi, Destiny. Hi, Joy. Hi, Amma. Hi, Inar. Naira. Glad to have you here. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Alani. How you doing today? Hi, Grape. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, Amma. How you doing today? Make sure to follow her. Sub. Hi, May. Hi, Javen. How you doing today? Hi, Matt. Hi, Winter. How you guys doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Eli. Glad to have you here. Hi, Christopher. Glad to have you here. Thank you for the stars. Hi, Kendra. Glad to have you here. Hi, Ace. Hi, Naria. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow. Glad to have you here. Hi, Roblox. Make sure to follow or sub, guys. Glad to have you here. Hi, Mashiguru. Hi, Jalen. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi, David. Hi, Darius. Hi, David. Hi, Employed. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to follow or sub. Guys, here's my username if you want to join. I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes. It's kind of a me wait and see. Hi, Gray. How Malcolm? How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to follow or sub, guys. Glad to have you. Hi, Constantine. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Cat's Eye. Glad to have you. Hi, Dr. Dragon. Hi, Juan. How are you? Hi, Aiden. How you doing today? Hi, Anna. Hi, Aria. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Walter. Hi, Milani. Glad to have you here. Make sure. Hi, Amma. Glad to have you. Make sure to follow or some. Hi, John. Hi, Asmin. Hi, Terufilu. Hi, Dinook. Welcome. Hi, Walter. Glad to have you. Hi, Arya. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow or sub. Arya, thank you guys for the user. Appreciate it, Eli. Again, thank you guys for your donos today. Any donos help me out, guys. I promise you. So thank you guys for your donos. Hi, Malcolm. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, see ya tomorrow. Hi, Aiden. Hi, Tori. How are you? Why is my cat? They didn't get Boba today, unfortunately. Let me do that real quick. There you go. They're happy, right? They're happy. No, God damn it. You be happy, cat. Hi, Malcolm. Hi, Walter. How are you doing today? Let's get to 31k, guys. We can do it. I believe in you guys. Woo! I'll be pretty happy if we can get to 31k. Hi, Tori. Hi, Aiden. How are you doing today? Guess what I did? I screamed. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Alan. Hi, Tori. Hi, Walter. How you doing today? Welcome. Make sure to follow or sub, guys, if you're new. Guys, what's the best part of your day? Hi, Malcolm. Also, again, thank you guys for your donations today. I really do appreciate all the donations you guys have given. I promise you, they help me out so much. So thank you guys. Hi, user. Hi, Elon. Hi, Cat's Eye. How are you doing today? Hi, Mel. Ba da 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 da. Hi, Cat's Eye. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for following and subbing, guys. Hi, Darius. How you doing today? Welcome. Hi, Kit Kat. How are you? Hi, Bradley. Glad to have you here. No, I keep falling like a dumb cat boy. Hi, Mooney. Glad to have you here. Thank you guys for following and subbing. Glad to have you. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Arya. Hi, Mooney. Hello, hello. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Walter. Hi, Xander. How are you? Thank you, guys. Hi, Darius. Can you please jump down on that spot? You gotta get up here. You know, you gotta come up here and show we can meet. Hey, Kendra. Thank you again. Hi, Angel. Yes. What's a YouTuber? Thank you, Kendra, for the flowers. Thank you so much, Kendra, for the flowers. Meep. Angel, what's the catboy YouTuber? So someone who is YouTubing and does catboy stuff and goes meow meow, I guess. Hi, Darius. Hi, Kendra. Hi, everyone. Hi, Bradley. Hi, Neem. I can't read. They should have followed some. Hi, Arya. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow or sub, guys, if you are new. Just helping you out. Meep, meep. Hi, Mooney. Hi, Juan. Hi, Swan. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing wells. I hope you're doing wells. What are you guys up to today? Hi, Swarm. Thank you for coming. Kendra, thank you for the floating hearts. Hi, Walter. Hi, Swan. How are you guys doing right now? Make sure to follow or sub. Thank you for Yashiro for the sub. Appreciate it so much. Hi everyone. I'll follow. Thank you for the follows, guys. You have blue hair. That's congrats. I'm saying the same words. Well, I mean, I had to greet people, so I mean, like, yeah. I end up saying a lot. Yeah, I say a lot of things from repeat. Hi everyone. Make sure to follow or sub, guys. Hi Arya. Thank you guys again. I'm gonna send a galaxy. Are you actually? Oh my god. Yes, I'm ready. If you're baiting me, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you, so don't bait me, okay? Hi, Swarm. How you doing there? Make sure to follow or sub. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Dark. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Hi, Darius. Hi, Caroline. Glad to have you here. Okay. Hi, Sayashiro. Hi, Tori. Glad to have you here. Hi, Tori. Hi, Yashiro. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, everyone. Hi, Carolina. How you doing today? Make sure to follow or sub, guys. Glad to have you. Hi, Denki. Thank you guys for your donations. Okay, you're getting muted for 5 minutes. You can't bait me like that. That's mean. That's so mean of you. Make sure to follow. Hi Anna. Hi Kit Kat. Glad to have you. Hi Unknown. Thank you guys for your donos and follows and subs. Glad to have you, everybody. It does help out. That's my user. Guys, make sure to follow and sub to me too if you guys can. It does really help out. It was like I'm here all the time. Okay, fine. I won't say your name ever again. Hi Swarm. There's not many people in my chat today. I'm sorry. It's hard to like, you know, say all the names when nobody's talking. Thank you guys. Guys, talk in my chat then. I'm used to it being really active, so I'm reading it like it's active, but it's not. Hi user. I don't know why today. I think the problem is it started out like really low average view duration, and that's usually a bad thing. So if it starts out like really low, it has to get up. It takes a while. Hi Tori. Hi Kendra. It's called Nido Tower. Hi Bakugo. Hi Denki. So it's not that more people need to watch it. I need more people to watch it longer. That's why. That's a problem I have. The people are not watching long enough. They keep doom scrolling on my thing. So if that happens, then my views will go less, right? So that's just how math works. I'm glad I can make you happy. Thank you guys again. I really do. Also, I want to say it again, guys. Thank you guys so much for your donations. I hope we can still hit. I know, like, obviously we're not gonna probably get anywhere as much viewers as like a normal stream, but I still hope we can get to like what's it called? I hope we can get to 31k. Maybe not, but we'll see. I could restart it, I guess. Hi Denki, hi Tori, but I don't think that would be a good idea. Hi Xander, how are you doing there? Welcome. Yeah, I need you guys to stay around longer, okay? Nobody leave my stream on YouTube, okay? If you leave my stream, you're never a fan. You will be banned. I'm joking, but meow. Can you meow? So that's fine. Don't worry. Hi everyone. Glad to have you. I said that and then I lost like 4 more people. I should not have said that. That's my fault. I do need more subs though, so hopefully we get more people here. I want to get my goal today. We need 80 more 2 people. I don't think so, but hi Rose. There's my username. Hi Zen. Hi everyone. Hi Denk. I think my mod left. Eli, you still here? Hi Aquastic. How you doing there? Welcome. I mean, if you have to go to bed, that's fine. I'm not gonna be upset. I mean, that's life at the end of the day, right? You have stuff to do. Ohio gozaimasu. Ima wa chotto nemui desu yo ne. Hi Juan. Okay. Hi Ashira. Hi user. Glad to have you here. Hi Ray. Okay. Hi user. How you doing there? Thank you guys. Let's see if they sub. I rage quitted. I mean, a lot of people rage quit this game. You're not. It's surprising. Hi guys. I just want. You don't say my name. Sorry, swore not. Sorry, I am. My bad. Have fun in Nebraska. Why Nebraska? You said not to say your name. You said stop saying your name. Why do you want me to say your name now? Didn't you complain about me saying your name 20 times? Like, you're like, stop saying it, Jack. Hi, user. Read my comments. Yes, user, I did. Why are you mad at me? Oh my god. Hi, Walter. How you doing there? Welcome. Yeah, weren't you complaining about me reading it? Now you want me to read it? You're like, please read it. Hi, Travis. How you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hi, make sure to follow her some. Hi, user. Hello. Hi, Walter. How you doing there? Welcome. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Arya. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, waiter. How you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you. I'm joining. Okay, you guys can join if you like. Again, thank you for the subs and follows for the new people here today. It does really help me out. We haven't gained a sub in a while though. I think the algo decided like I can't get recommended any. No, don't algo. Algo hates me. Has any? Hello. I hope you have fun at your family reunion. Before you getting probably DC and my friends is my favorite. Thank you guys for coming. I do appreciate it. Again, thank you guys for your donos today. I really do appreciate them. Any donos help me out, guys. I promise you. I'm playing it. I dream my game crashed. No, hopefully it uncrashes. No more crashing, guys. I do want to say thank you guys again for your donations and follows, everyone's. Hi, Tori. If you guys can't donate, don't worry about it though, okay? Absolutely fine. I get it. Hellos. Oh god. Stomach hurty. I do not want to talk about that. Hi Yashira, how you guys doing? Hi Zuya, glad to have you here. Make sure to follow her some. Hi Pomni, how are you doing today? I sent you a request. I don't accept friend requests, guys, but if you want to join me, you can. If you see Megami, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hi everyone's. Guys, do I sound loud or no? Like, do I sound loud or quiet? I'm coming right now. Okay. Hi Pomni Rants, how you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Again, thank you guys for watching. Hi Tori. Make sure to follow her some. If you guys want to join my game, it's okay, don't worry. Hi Gazelia, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Again, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it a lot. Okay. Let's get more people in here. Let's go. Hi Loge. Hi Kit Kat. Yeah, I am one. Is that okay, Kit Kat? Yeah, Hi Violet. Hello. Hi Kayla. Hello Kayla. How you doing there? Welcome. Thank you guys for coming and subbing and following. 31k is so close, guys. We're gonna hit it. I can smell it. 31k. It smells so good. Okay, I'm joking, but. Hi Kit Kat. Hi Geza. Again, thank you everyone for being here. You guys are amazing. Hi everyone. I'm playing Nido Tower again. You're funny. I'll tell you the same thing over and over. I'm literally saying hello to people. I bet you were at the start being like, where's my hello? Please say hello to me. I have to say hello, guys. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? It's my birthday. I won't say happy birthday to you guys. Okay, how about that? Hi, Yashira. I have to say hello to new people. Harry, welcome. Make a pig crew. That is what I do. I say hello to new people and tell them I hope they have a good day. My day's going good. What about you? Hi, you guys. What are you guys up to right now? I'm a little sleepy, but that's about it. I'm always sleepy. This is not new, so yeah, you can make one if you like. What the hell background is that? Oh my god. Hi, Aria. Well, you said I won't wish you that because you said I repeat myself too much, so I guess I won't wish you that anymore. You know, that would be repeating myself. I say the same thing, so I won't say that anymore. Huh? Hi Clinton, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing very good today. I got a green. Hello. Hi Violet, how you doing? Welcome. Good morning, Violet. Have a great morning, whatever you guys do. I died. I am. Oh my god. I died. Why did I die? I got it green. Cool. Why am I so bad right now? But I speak like you. I am. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Are you saying you speak English by you speak like me? That's what I presume, but I'm not sure. Again, thank you everyone for being here today. Hi, Yashiro. Welcome, Walter. If you're new, glad to have you here. Working on anything? Why are you typing like you you're trying to do like a RP? It's like a tsundere who got like cast away into a what's the one anime? What's the guys? What's the type of anime where like the main the character gets into like a fictional world? I forget what it's called. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like what you talk. Hi, make sure to follow our son. Yeah, thank you for the follow us. If you guys do that, I'll help you out. Hi Tetum, how you doing there? Welcome, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Again, thank you guys for your donos, your subs, your follows, everyone. I appreciate it so much. I'm gonna get some water in a minute. Hi Walter. I'm getting tired a little bit. I was supposed to get an energy drink thing before this, but I kind of forgot to do that, and then I'm like, oh, I got tired. And plus, there's not as many people today, so I mean, it's like, you know, it gets a little more tiring easily. Would you be surprised? Because like you'd be like, oh, if there's more people, you'd be less tired, right? But not really. Can I wait for you? Well, I need to make sure that my chat's entertained, so I can't. You could probably get to me in time anyway, so I mean, like, it's not gonna take that long. Hi Tori, how are you doing today? Welcome. Like I'm not like that good at the hobby. Like, you can probably get up to me semi-fast, okay? Guys, oh my god. Just try to beat the tower. I'm literally having to talk with chat while playing. You guys can beat the tower way easier than I can. I'm gonna restart it anyway later, so if you guys want to just wait until I restart it, since I'm gonna play this a few times, you could just do that. Oh my god. Hi everyone, make sure to follow our sub if you guys are new. Marvel Rivals? Yeah, I play Marvel Rivals. No, I'm joking. I don't mean Roblox. I don't play both either. I don't hate Rivals on Roblox, but... Hi Tori, glad to have you here. I'm playing Nido Tower. I'm playing Towers. I play obbies a lot. We're at least at 9:19 again. I'm scared of YouTube. Me too, man. I'm scared of YouTube as well. We can relate at least. Hello. Is my mic too far away from me? Was it like pointed too far away, guys? Was that an issue? I think that might have been an issue for a bit. But nobody told me until now. You play Dandy's World? No. Hi, Tori. I might give up on this live stream though for now. I'll have to see. I'll do maybe one more tower. Tell you what, I have to get a laughing disco or a clapping seal in the next 10 minutes or otherwise I'm ending live. Or a galaxy. I'll do one of that too. The laughing disco or a clapping seal next 10 minutes or a galaxy or I will end. I don't know, as long as live as I want to, I guess. Hi, Troy. Hi, Tori. So I gotta get one of those so we can keep going live, everyone. Hi, Nico. Hey, we're gonna do one more tower right now. Or one more of this. So guys, we gotta get one of those laughing discos or clapping seals, everyone. I'm sorry. Did you go to a nude beach? I fell 1,000 times. Yeah, I mean, falling is just what happens. Let me guess, it's a nude beach. Hello, we should have followed or something. I have a feeling. I already know. Okay, guys, I'm at the bottom. What was? Hello's everyone's. Oh god, I'm itchy. Oh my god. Weapons if I said it was you, that you are my blah blah blah. Hi Xander. Hello, yes I'm in game. Again guys, make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new, and also if you guys can donate, it really does help me out, so thank you guys for all the donations you guys give. Hi Kit Kat, hi Ro. Finally, I'm unmuted. Oh yeah, I did mute you. Your friend got mad at me for muting you, but I said I muted you because you faked a gift. I nearly. Which, I mean, it's not wrong, you faked one. Try to bait. I call that attention baiting. I nearly. If you say you're gonna give a gift and you don't give it, I usually mean, unless it's like $1 million, I'm not gonna believe you if you said you're gonna give me $1 million, so. But it's attention baiting in my opinion, right? Oh god, I got messaged. Hello everyone's. Thank you guys for coming. Hi doctor. Okay guys, we got 5 more minutes to get a clapping seal, laughing disco, or otherwise we will have to end stream unfortunately. So 5 minutes guys, you get one of the two, okay? So are we gonna get it guys or are we not? Okay, do you want to get me in? Hello, welcome. Okay, tell you what. Let's see if you ever donated. You have donated once. I don't think you're gonna probably give it. Hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. My back, I thought I lost it live. I don't know, maybe. Like I said, I'm gonna be ending in 4 minutes, guys. If I do not get a laughing disco, clapping seal, or a galaxy, so. Which so I'd probably be ending soon. I'm saying that so I can also get maybe asleep soon. Hello, thank you guys for coming. I would love to exercise today, but time-wise, it just didn't work out, so. Maid dresses are cool. Oh, fair enough. What would you like me to do then? Hello YouTube, how are you doing today? You must be really tired. No, I mean, chat's just really inactive today. Yeah, guys. I don't know. Where's the cheesy part? There's no cheesy part. Do you mean the other obby? I don't think it's on this level. I'm sorry. Is this what you mean? I don't know. There's been, oh, there's a part over there that's cool. Wow. Thank you guys. World 10, let's go. You had to pay money for that. I haven't tried endless before. I'm kind of curious about what endless means. Is that actually endless or is it like partially endless? Oh god damn it. I think you can do it pretty frequently. Hi Kendra, hi Ben. I watched Digital Circus before, maybe. I've heard it's really good. Is this the rope thing the whole time or not really? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, thank God. Alright, guys. I'm gonna give you like 3... Guys, 2 more minutes or otherwise I'm ending stream. We need a galaxy, laughing disco, or clapping seal, guys. It's okay. This is a gift icon. Guys, there's a gift icon. So that you can, and if you press the gift icon, you can see if you have any jewels to send it. I mean, if you give me a super chat too, I'll count that. So if you give me at least let's say a $3 super chat, I'll count that as well. So click the gift box. So if you can give a super chat as well, like I will continue. Otherwise, I don't know. It's part of my donathon. I thought it's kind of fun to have that as a concept. It's like if I'm tired and I don't feel like streaming, but you guys keep begging me to stay on, like, you know, we could do it with donations. It's kind of fun. I don't know, the idea is fun for me, but I know a lot of people don't like it as much. But yeah, as long as it's fun for me and you guys are okay with it. Please go to World 7. I can't go to World 7 right now. I'm in my endless mode. Oh god. Yeah, we're in the easier part now. No checkpoints, unfortunately, but... Hi, Ray. Hi, Kit Kat. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. It's actually really nice because it kind of provides like a layer of protection. So if I do fall off, it's like this is like probably the farthest I go. Hi, Kendra. Hi, everyone. Glad to have you. I don't know. Is that actually endless or is there like an end? I mean, there has to be an end, right? Hi, Shiro. Alright guys, one more minute for the gift or otherwise I have to leave. So I need a laughing disco, clapping seal, or a galaxy or a super chat. Thank you, Ray, for the star. Glad to have you here for the star. I can't see you in the endless mode, unfortunately. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, where are you? I lost you. I can't see you in the endless mode. And something. Hi, I'm Lunar. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follows and subs, everyone. Thunder Pikachu. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I will have to end, though. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, guys. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day, whatever you guys are up to. Love you guys. Bye-byes. Thanks, Ro, for the heart me. I get to talk with, I get to go sleep.